we are using the new in colors again. We're using Petunia Pop for our card base, and we have some white for both the inside and outside. And this little piece right here is what we're going to use to stamp our piece. So I think that's what we're going to start with right now. Stamp the piece. I also have bunches of circles punched out of glimmer paper and of some designer series paper in the same colors. I used a 1-inch punch for that. And we are going to stamp our piece today in Shy Shamrock. Even though that gives us a green heart, that's okay. We'll color it in with a different color marker in a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to use my blender pen to pull my ink from the edges into the pod and the piece. Okay. That ink off there. And then I'm going to set this aside for now. We're going to cut out. Actually, we'll go ahead and do that. That's the only die cutting we have for this card. So I'll bring out my mini cut and emboss machine, and we're going to set it up with base plate of the first cutting plate. I will put my stamped piece on there, and I'm grabbing a circle die from the Spotlight on Nature set, putting the other cutting plate on top, trying to do it so I don't move my circle, and then we're going to send this through. That grabbed the sentiment stamp. We're not using my heat gun, it just came over here for a second. And I'm going to switch the end on my take your pick tool to the paper piercer and use it to poke out any of the little pieces of our frame that did not come out on their own. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the Petunia Pop marker and color in that heart using the small tip. Now we have some interesting things that will be going on the inside of our card. I'm just going to stamp Happy Anniversary in Petunia Pop, and I need to use the size E block for this. Check it before you stamp with it, and if there's any extra ink on the edge of your stamp, wipe that off because you don't want a shadow. Okay, I think I took some ink off. Then I'm just going to stamp Happy Anniversary long ways across the card. And I don't usually line it up straight, but I think I might try. And there we go. Then I'll use my chamois to just wipe off that stamp, and we're good to go. All right. Maybe gonna add some circles to that here after a bit, so we'll see. Okay, now we're going to be using the sweet peas as a just to see what we want to do, because we're going to be adding some circles, these 1-inch punch circles, plus several embellishments that are circles, and then using the marker to go back in and add some lines. So it's going to be interesting to see what we decide to do. I'm going to go ahead and attach our sweet peas with just a couple of dimensionals toward the center. That way, if we want to glue some circles in there around it, we can. Okay. also still have paper, so if I want to add more circles, I can do that as well. Just put down some bigger circles. I don't want to put a lot of big ones. That one ran away. All right. So we're going to do that over here, and maybe 5 circles total. 5 big ones total. I don't know. I think that's our story for the outside of the card. So let me get some glue on these and we will get them going, and then we will add smaller ones. Just dropped one. It's never good. Okay, and now it's time to add some of the embellishments. I don't know what all embellishments we're adding here, but I have lots and lots of options. And I'm going to change the tip on my Take Your Pick tool. And make it the spatula tip so that we can grab some different options. I want to use some gold as well. And we're going to put some of the sparkle dots from the in colors. Lots of different embellishments, different sizes. Have some glittered hair trying to join this card. Definitely want some of the petunia pop colors. And more of the green Shy Shamrock. And I think I will finally add some sparkle gems. Okay. Trying to decide if I want to add one more of those, but I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to create some lines using the markers. Mostly pink and green lines. want to use the bullet tip, not the brush tip. Alright, I feel like I'm done with that. You are welcome as you make your own card to add as many different circles and lines as you would like. I am trying to figure out if I am planning to add a sentiment stamped on the front. I laid out "You Make Me Happy," but I don't want to stamp it. This is already down. I don't want to put it over here. Let me see, maybe I do. No. What I'm gonna do is grab a smaller piece of Petunia Pop paper. Maybe Petunia Pop. Let's see what I have small pieces of. Yes, Petunia Pop paper, and use Tuxedo Black Palmetto ink and stamp the sentiment on there and then trim it. You make me happy. Okay. Grab my paper trimmer. And we are going to line that up and trim it. Maybe a little more. Okay. And then I'm going to, I didn't get my scissors out, so we're just going to trim it. Actually, I'm going to get my scissors out because we're going to do this the fun, easy way. just gonna trim it. And glue it right under the piece. Now we're going to finish putting the card together. Going to go ahead and glue the happy anniversary inside to the inside of the card. And I think I'm going to put the last two circles that I cut out of the glimmer paper on the inside. I'll put the green. Actually, that's Summer Splash, so it's not quite as green as our peas. And a little bit of pretty in pink. And there we have the inside. And then I'm just gonna glue our sweet peas on the outside. All right. Gonna need to clean that up a little. I'm not sure if I have. Oh, this is my glue eraser right here. Okay. And here we have our anniversary card featuring 2 peas in a pod. You make me happy. There's the outside and the inside. Happy anniversary. It